We're back again, another great night of hoops here in Roseville, guys. Lifetime, we're coming, man. This is a great look, man. We had another game of some very, I would say, high impact games.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that tonight, Ryan?
Man, it was good because I was like 2-2 with my predictions tonight, but there are a lot of telling games. To me, after tonight, Syracuse beating Gonzaga by, what was it, 15 or so?
Yeah, 14-point win.
14-point win. I mean, that kind of is really telling. I mean, Syracuse came in ranked number 1, according that's what I had them ranked at, and Gonzaga was 3, and they beat them by 15. So that just seals the deal to me. Syracuse right now, I mean, I know we got some additions coming.
Yeah.
But right now, man.
I'm with you on that one. I just think Michigan's going to be, they're not going to lay down, man. That's going to be the game I want to watch. Michigan and Syracuse, somebody has to lose.
Right.
We're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves, though. But that's a preview game coming in the making.
Next week, right?
Is it next week?
I believe it's next week.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game.
What do you got right now?
But we'll talk about the games tonight. Man, tonight, I'm not. I can't speculate just yet. Right. But if I had to make a prediction,
yeah, let's do it. Right now, you on the spot.
They put me on the spot. I'm gonna have to go with man. I have no. It's tough. The Syracuse and Michigan game, you guys. If you guys watch these guys play, it's a very, they're very unique styles. Michigan is more of a fast-paced, run-and-gun style, whereas Syracuse is similar, but they have kind of an inside-out dynamic. I don't know, man. It's going to be a battle. I don't have a good prediction. What do you got?
I'm going to tell you right now. My prediction is Syracuse over Michigan.
How many points?
It's going to be a 6-point game.
6-point game. Woo.
Yeah. Laying it out there.
I can't go that far just yet. I don't know, man. This has been a season of surprises already. Every time I count out Michigan, they show me that I'm wrong. So right. I will not count you guys out, Michigan. I'm gonna say I'm gonna take you guys just because I got to be the opposite. So
there we go.
We'll see what happens, guys.
We'll see who wins next week.
But we got to go back to tonight's games.
Yeah.
Man, great epic battle tonight between Syracuse and Gonzaga.
Right.
I mean, it was tough. From start to finish, it looked like Syracuse had the game in control the whole game.
Right.
But it seemed like Gonzaga kept trying to make surges, but they couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, I actually talked to them before the game, and they said that their plan was to put Justin on Eric, take Eric out the game with Justin's defense. And I think they kind of did that, man. I hate to say that about my boy Eric, but I think they might have done that a little bit.
Well, from Eric's stat line, I mean, he was still 3 assists and 3 rebounds from a triple-double, so he still had his numbers. I mean, it just seemed like it was just a challenge to win. I guess
it wasn't easy for him to score this week.
Yeah, it was a challenge. Both teams played well. I just think it just came down to a couple plays, man. It was tough though. That was a good game. I mean, that was definitely a good game. But obviously Gonzaga now they're 2-2. It put Syracuse at 4-0. So that game was, I'd probably say that was probably the game of the night. Surprise, as far as a surprise for me, that surprised me. I thought it would be a closer game than that.
Yeah, actually. I didn't think it would be that much. I thought Syracuse would win, but not by 15. And then we talked to Justin, right?
Yeah, Justin actually spoke with us and told us about their predictions and how their strategy for their game plan went. And here he is now. So I'm here with Justin Willis right now. After the great win against Gonzaga, they picked up a very good win. Pretty surprising, actually. You guys beat them pretty big. It was pretty decisive. I think 79-65. What was the key to victory tonight?
Not turning it over, and we knocked down shots. I think top to bottom, everybody in our team played their best game. It was the most complete game as a team that we played.
Okay, so it seemed like a pretty good game. Like I said, you guys actually kind of held them at bay the whole night. It was never really a threat for them to come back. You guys kind of had a 10-point buffer all night. Is that with the game plan going in?
The game plan, well, we noticed that Eric on the other team, he was averaging a triple-double. So actually inspired me to look at spots where we can do more. People, if we're just shooting, see if we can play some more defense. People who are, playing defense, see if we can get some more rebounds. And we had players step up on our team. One of the guys on the team probably had 10 rebounds. I think about 5 different guys knocked down a 3. It was just the most complete team contribution of the league.
Okay, well, great game tonight, man. And looking forward to seeing you guys next week. That matchup is brewing between you and Michigan. Both of you guys are still 4-0, so it's going to be a great battle. I can't wait to see that game. Good job tonight. See you guys going forward.
I actually predicted that Michigan was going to win, and they did.
Yeah, but that game was a tough one. I mean, what was your spread on that game?
6.
6 point spread.
I think it was 7.
Yeah, it was a 7-point game.
Yeah.
The game was closer than the numbers predicted, or they showed at the end of that game.
Right.
I think John Pinchen actually had a chance to put him up or put him down by 1 with the layup down the stretch. It rimmed out, but it was a close shot. He played well the whole game. Those guys battled. Billy made some big shots. Mac played well. That was a good battle also.
Yeah.
However, you're playing against a team like Michigan, you can't let those possessions slide away.
No.
Again, Ben, Marcus, they're gonna play. They're gonna play. I mean, those guys are gonna they keep coming at you and keep coming at you and keep coming at you. And they were missing a lot of players tonight too.
Right. Yeah. And to me, nothing changed ranking wise. Syracuse to me, and then Michigan's right there.
Okay.
I mean, it's neck and neck. It could be Michigan. I'm not sure, but I mean, we'll find out next week. But those two stayed exactly where they are. They're both 4-0 still, or 4-0 now. So it's going to be exciting going into next week. And then who did we talk from Michigan? We talked to Ben, right?
Yeah, Ben. Again, he keeps making reference to his 2K experience, and that's apparently the secret to success. But we actually spoke to Ben, so we're gonna go to Ben right now. I'm here with Ben again. Another great performance by Ben. You guys pulled out another tough game, man. It looks like you guys were gonna lose another game, or the first game, and you guys just found a way to dig deep and take that game. What happened?
They're a good squad, so that's what happened. We had to work our butts off a little harder. We were short man tonight. We only had 6, so I think fatigue set into it a little bit. But we played good as a team tonight. We moved the ball, and it paid off in the end.
So you guys were 4-0. Another big game. Ben, you made some big free throws down the stretch, some big shots down the stretch. A couple and 1 3 shots I see you take. You guys just seem to find a way to pull it out, man. What's your guys' secret?
It's gut and heart. This is a rec league, but we take it on us all the way. So we go as hard as we can every single time. So that's what plays it out.
Okay, and I know you give all the credit to 2K, so we'll go ahead and conclude this interview, and we'll see you next week, Ben.
Absolutely. All right.
All right, buddy.
So here was the big surprise for me of the whole night. Pepperdine came in and blew out. Well, I don't know if I'll call it a blowout, but they beat North Carolina by 8 points. Like, I had Pepperdine losing. They were 0-3 coming in. They got their first W, so congrats to those guys. What did you think about that?
Let's call it what it is. It was a good old-fashioned, it was a beatdown.
Yeah.
North Carolina, they have yet to have a game where their whole team shows up.
Yeah.
Again, that's going to be a challenge. When you're missing your best scorer in Austin Brewer, it's going to be a challenge to win any game without him. That's 30 points you're not going to get.
Right.
However, you have other players that need to step up. The team played pretty well.
They had Gabriel back today.
Yeah, Gabriel actually played pretty well.
It's just hard without Austin.
Yeah.
I mean, and so that's defending my prediction. I predicted North Carolina was going to win, but I had no idea Austin wasn't going to be here. So that's the defense that I'm going to give for that.
Well, again, Jose came out, on fire. He came out. I think he had 30-plus points again tonight. Jose had another really big game. And it helped. And Brian Todd showed up tonight and played extremely well.
Yeah.
So, you always have things like that to show up. And Ralph, for some reason, I think he showed up to the game late. But when Ralph came in the second half, he actually contributed also. They actually looked like they had a little flow going to their offense.
Yeah, those guys actually, I think they have a lot of talent. They just haven't put it all the way together yet. I mean, even today when they won, they still didn't get it all the way together. Ralph didn't play in the beginning. So they need to get Ralph and Jose and all those guys need to get on the same page.
Right.
And then they have a lot of potential, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I think that they can definitely play with it. They can play with anybody on any given night.
Right.
It's up to them. I mean, that team is going to they're going to go based on their chemistry.
Right.
That seems to be their main issue.
Right.
But again, they got the win tonight.
Yeah.
They got the monkey off the back. So
Yeah.
I think they'll be a force going forward if they could just keep the momentum going and they stop. They had some frustration early on. It looks like they kind of cleared a lot of that out, and if they can keep the momentum going, they should be pretty good going forward. Okay, so I'm here with Jose. Another big game. You guys actually got your first win tonight. Jose, you had 28 points, pretty consistently close to 30 each night, man. So what'd you guys do differently tonight?
We moved the ball around and just took open shots. It's been like that, but we've been outmatched a couple times, missing guys last couple of games. But we put it together, guys getting used to each other.
That seemed like a pretty good win, man. You guys actually look like a team tonight. No fussing, no fighting. You guys had good chemistry tonight. What changed?
The guys just, we've been meeting during the week just to shoot around, and talk about it and kind of get in the same mindset, and that's worked out for us.
Nice, man. Well, congratulations on a good win, and hope you guys carry it going forward. What do you think your chances are going forward now?
I think we can win out. I think we could. We got a good chance.
Okay. Well, good luck going forward. Talk to you next week.
See you.
So the final game of the night was Arizona versus Oregon. This game was a particular surprise to me because Arizona just almost kind of counted those guys out.
Right.
Didn't give them much of a shot. So they picked up a new player, Aaron Nichols. He actually surprised, I think, everyone in the gym tonight.
Yeah. My prediction was that I actually had Oregon winning, but again, I'll defend my prediction because I didn't know about this Aaron guy, man, and he came in and balled. I think he had like 33 points. Deion Robinson had 30 points. I mean, they scored like 63 out of the 71 points on their team.
Yeah.
So, they handled the lion's share of the work tonight.
Well, it seems like Oregon can never get a whole full team. Their team never shows up. So it's kind of tough because Brett Randall finally shows up, and he's actually a really good player. The problem was they're missing Deion and Dustin. So, those are two guys that give you a lot during the game, and to miss those players, that's a lot of production you're not going to receive.
Yeah. So it was hard to predict the way it ended up, adding Aaron and then Deion not being here. So it was crazy. I mean, it's kind of reflected in the score, 57-71. I mean, congrats to Arizona for getting their first win.
Yeah, good job, you guys.
Yeah, they kind of made things tight. Like the top 2, 3, they're pretty strong, but the rest is kind of close now because of these 2 wins we got today and the changes to the roster. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how these things play out, but I think Arizona's now a force. When Taylor comes back this week, there's Taylor Lapsus is going to be a problem. He's a very good ball player. I think it's going to make a change to the kind of the structure of these teams. So we'll see what happens, but I think Oregon's still a force. I just think they got to get their full team to show up.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys don't have teams showing up, but if the players don't show, it makes it hard.
Right.
So the predictions are a little off because the guys aren't showing up. They got to give us a break on some of that stuff, but again, it was a big game.
And I felt good for Deion. I mean, he's been balling all year. I mean, their chemistry has been off. But he's been balling all year and hasn't been able to get to the win until tonight. And we actually had a chance to catch up with Deion Robinson.
I'm here with Deion Robinson, man. Great game tonight. You guys got your first win. You scored 30 points tonight. You and the new Aaron, he actually scored 33. You guys combined for 63 points tonight, man. Big win. How was the new addition for you guys?
Man, he scored 33 points. It's great. I get a little bit of a rest now, and I don't have to worry about doing everything, man. I played with him before. He's a great scorer, so it was great. It's good to get some help tonight.
Nice. You guys look like you guys had better chemistry tonight overall. It looks like you guys actually played together as a unit. Although you and Aaron had most of the scoring, but you guys look like you guys chipped in other ways tonight.
Yeah, we looked to try to set our roles for the team for the beginning, and then everybody played their roles, right? So it was a lot better doing it that way as opposed to just going out here and playing, right?
Yeah, you guys looked a lot better, man. So how do you feel your chances are for the future, like going forward? What do you think about your chances going forward?
As long as I got, is his name Aaron?
Yeah.
We got a chance. That boy can shoot from half court, right? I mean, like you said, we got 2 of the best scorers in the league, but as long as everybody, it's not about us scoring, though. It's about us playing our roles on the team. And if everybody can play their role and buy into it, then we can win some basketball games. We can find a way to win. And tonight, everybody did a lot better job. Ivan didn't have as many turnovers. He played really well. Steve played really well. He boxed out. He did those little things. If everybody can make that commitment to do those little things, then we'll be fine.
Well, good game tonight, Deion, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the future.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, sir. So, as you can see, Deion played well, and Deion had 30 points, which is his usual. He's averaging around 30 for the season. Well, when you got a guy who comes in who gets 33 points in one game, that's 63 points between 2 players. You guys only scored 71. That was a phenomenal showing for you two. You're going to have to use your team a little more to get more wins, I would say. But great game tonight, you guys. We'll see down the stretch what happens, but
I'm confused. I don't know what's going to happen now with all these changes, right? I'm not sure.
Tonight was the night of the mix-up. Like it rattled the league up. So there's some things that happened. It's the surprise that we still have 2 4-0 teams.
Yeah, that's one thing we do know. Michigan and Syracuse, top dogs for sure.
They are bound to meet. We have to see them play. That game is going to be a nail biter. Yeah. I'm going to go with Michigan in that one just because you went to Syracuse.
Right.
I got to go with Michigan. And last 2 times I counted Michigan out, they won. So I'm going to stick with Michigan in my prediction. And I'll say a 3-point game.
3 points.
Right. It won't be close, but I got to go with them. I think they're just tough. They're tough.
What did I say? Syracuse by 5, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Well, until next time, UH Nation, we'll see you guys later. And again, like we say at the end of every meeting, look out, Roseville's coming.